Well, hello everyone. Welcome back from the Siren Song with Love. I am your host, Captain Quinara Rowing, the last individual that held this post. Unfortunately, got a little bit fired. Had something to do with a uninsured carriage that got driven into a pier. Last I heard, I know nothing about that. So, last we recall, our party members had finally reached the Siren Song and had set sail, fleeing from the Royal Navy, from the town of Ironsguard. Yeah, that was the name of it. It was an awful place, hideous place. That's 2 out of 10. And the package they were delivered turned out to be nothing little more than a baby Cthulhu. And that is where we'll pick up tonight's new session. So you said that you thought it was a baby early on. Is that right, Tyros?
Yes.
Oh, forgive me. We were never told what it actually was. But I apologize if you were scared or was kind of alarming. But he does seem to be. They does seem to be a little. They seem to be unharmed. Quite cheery, actually. So, any questions I can ask for a few of you? You all seem to be a little dumbfounded.
I just want to know, what is that? I mean them. Who are them? Who are they? Whoa, wow, words.
I mean, it seems rather obvious. Have you not heard of Cthulhu?
I mean, I have, but I didn't know that they were baby ones.
I thought that I thought there was just one.
Well, what do we all know
Why
of the
did
old
you-
gods, really?
Want one cat?
What?
Why?
Look, the only thing I was told was to get it back to its original owner. That's all I was told. I didn't order, although it is cute. I will say that.
May we ask who its original owner is?
I mean, sure. If you wish to and all you hear is this Google and this odd tentacle noises. I mean,
Odd tentacle noises, great.
So you
you
got
went there. I didn't.
Are we
you
supposed
got
to?
told to fetch this package for Cthulhu and didn't ask questions?
That wasn't part of it. That's not how this works.
Well, but who
To
asked
you?
you? Who asked you to retrieve it?
Can you keep a secret?
Absolutely not.
I can.
Good. Well, so can I. And I'm afraid that's confidentiality. Best you don't know, quite actually.
Well, I'll cover my ears. Where are
Everyone
my
but
ears?
Arden roll a perception check.
I don't know where Arden's ears are.
Where are my dice? 14?
19. Sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you.
Oh, sorry. No.
So you had a 14.
19 and 14?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Around that time, from behind you, you hear footsteps, that of a running pace. And you hear, oh my gosh, you back, you're back, you're back, you're back. And running in between you guys with their arms out, but coming to a slight stop at the side of Quinn holding what she's holding is an individual, kind of skinny framed, 20-something, androgynous individual with a pixie cut. Quinn, holding a baby. Oh, Pix, no. Wait. Sorry, I told myself, look at Nikki's camera when I introduced this character. So, no. We'll discuss that later. Everyone, this is the ship's cook, Pix, if you would, and Pix will come out. Hi, everyone.
Okay.
Charmed.
Pix, if you don't mind, we do have new guests for dinner. If you don't mind, what is there any preference you all might have? You are staying for dinner, I imagine, since we're out at sea with the Navy chasing us. Anything you like, it's on us.
I mean,
No worries.
anything better than these weird little like bread pieces I'm eating would be great.
That
She's
looks
just
horrid.
she's just like reading, like taking snacks out of her jacket, and just eating. It's what Farrah does all the time. She just snacks.
Fair. Anything else? Better than bread. I think we can do that. Pix and pick up.
Well, I don't wish to seem crass, but I do tend to prefer meat, rather on the rarer side, if you don't mind.
Do you prefer fish or pheasant, bird, pig, or does it matter if it swims or flies or walks? Pix will ask you.
Now, I mean no offense, but I've never had much of a taste for fish. I understand you're sailors. Fish is probably part of your lifestyle of some... Yeah, no fish, please.
Pix and Quinn will just kind of look at each other and grin and kind of nod and little giggle. It's like, I think I got something for you. And Pixel, it's like, okay, unless that's anything else, can I hold it? By all means, it's cramping my style. So Pixel, take the child. Just, well, unless there's any other, do y'all like refreshments or anything like that? Wine, perhaps.
No,
I will
really.
take.
Do you have like an old mead or something, or like, I don't know, anything that isn't wine? Not really a wine. Not after the last wine experience we had, I'm not really feeling it anymore.
Don't remind me of that.
So not wine, something old,
Something strong.
something strong. And what else?
So, what have you? I'm not too choosy. Do I still have that bottle of alcohol, or did that go down with the ship?
I think.
It
Didn't
went
you
down,
save it?
but I'll
No.
say you went back in and got it.
No,
with,
I
with that
remember.
enthusiasm
I
and
didn't specifically jump back into
victory.
the
Yeah.
water to get it.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Yeah.
jump back in the water to get.
Oh, well, I'd be more than happy to share, of course. Yes. Ahem.
Quinn will lean over. Pigs, get the Galaxium. It's like, are you sure, Captain? We don't have much of that left. I'm sure this is worth it. They've earned it.
Oh.
That's a good lass. And Pixel turn and stop. Pixel turn back around with a bit of a scowl on their face. Like, Quinn. What? Oh, please forgive me. I will try to better. That's a good lad. And he'll smile and go off in the direction of the kitchen. Do forgive me. I've traveled a lot, and Pix is a bit of a newcomer, and I'm still getting used to their identity. But I will say this: you will respect it while you're on my ship. I would sooner sink this ship myself than see any harm come to them. Do you understand?
Oh, of course. What manners would we have? This is your ship. We must respect its occupants.
I appreciate that.
I don't have a gender, so I'm just vibing.
Then you and Pix have something to talk about. Um, so as Quinn starts to lead you to the kitchen, oh, Ziarta, I'm so sorry. Are you all right? And Ziarta will start to look got a little overexcited, and their energy level kind of crashed. It's like, well, I tell you what, as terribly as I hate, I won't be able to keep my promise to you, since you do need your rest, and I did promise to show you the stars later. How about we put a rain check on that? The rest of you, if you will continue, follow Pix to the kitchen. They'll get you the refreshments that I promised, and I'll put Ziarta into a room, if you will. And Quinn will lead Ziarta off to the far side down one of the hallways. You can hear those footsteps echoing down. Excuse me. And Quinn, roll another perception check, if you will, please.
Nine.
Out of 9.
Oh, are we all? Oh,
Oh,
sorry.
we all.
Yes,
Sorry.
everybody.
I would have assumed you didn't care whether or not Arden did one because he's not
Natural
good at
20.
them. Oh,
Okay.
well, I got a 19.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
19's great.
So Fair and Arden, you do notice Quinn's looking a little pale. And not quite hobbling, but does seem to stagger from time to time. And they do seem to be a bit more exhausted than what you would expect someone to normally be. You do get into the kitchen, and in the kitchen, this is immaculate. But what catches your eyes the most is the foods, where you have where you would normally see meats drying and different herbs and whatnot. You start noticing plants and herbs drying out that you have never seen before, of various colors. Not all of it is green. Some of it is purple. Some of it is yellowish, pinkish. Some of the meat that is hanging and is salted is, some of it doesn't look like pig. Some of it does, but it's bigger than what you would expect. You do see some odd shaped fish.
Fish? Question mark.
That's not what's being prepared. There are various fruits around, but again, it's like you see fruits that look like an apple, but it's got fuzz on it, like a peach would. Grapes that are different colors. And Pix will come up with the tray. Who ordered the old strong stuff?
I
Oh, it was 2 different drinks. Oh, okay. And they will get another glass and pour it into 2 separates. It is a very, very dark purple drink. And just slide it towards you. Arden, Pix hands you a crystal wine glass. As the light shimmers through it, you can tell instantly it's crystal. And the fluid on the inside is like what you would see if you saw a picture of a galaxy. As you swirl it, it will fluided flow and then go back to its normal shape of looking like a galaxy.
My, very intriguing. I've never seen such a thing before.
Most people haven't. That's a real treat. The captain doesn't give that to just anybody. You must have really impressed her.
Oh, well.
No, you can't have any. No. Oh.
So you've been around, huh?
Actually, I'm actually kind of new to the crew. I came with the last couple that were here. That they're actually off on a mission, Sarah and Veta. I hope they're doing okay. But yeah, Um, yep, the crew keeps me busy. They have position open as the cook. They lost their first one in a storm, so I kind of stuck around for you know reasons.
Fair enough. Do you know who hired you to find this package, which turned out to be a baby?
I had no idea it was even a baby. Nope, I rarely go on the missions from time to time. That's between Vodka and Quinn.
They were nice.
Should we be concerned about them not making it back to the ship?
Well, oh, we'll get back around to them eventually. It's not uncommon for us to go for several days without seeing each other. We've got rendezvous and stuff like that in place. Besides, I think Naltana's wanting a bit of a break. And if you ask me, I'm kind of glad she's gone. She's really been busting my chops. She doesn't leave me and Quinn alone for very long. I
My.
think she's a little jealous.
Oh?
Is there gossip?
And you hear the footsteps of Quinn coming back. What? Why are you all giggling? What did I just walk back into?
I was just admiring this intriguing beverage. I haven't had a sip yet. I thought it impolite not to wait.
By all means, partake. Pix. And Pix has turned around and gone back to preparing whatever dish they were preparing for. Pix, have you eaten today? And they don't turn around. What have I told you about that? They don't turn around. And Quinn will grab what looks like the shape of an orange, but it's blue, and throw it at Pix. Pix will catch it without turning around, look back, take a bite, and go back to what they were doing.
Just through the rind.
The whole thing.
Ah!
We have more if you'd like one.
I've never seen such a thing before. Tell me, please, where did you obtain such extraordinary fruit?
Here and there. There'll be time for that later.
Yes,
First,
well,
a drink.
it seems like an awful lot of things are going to come later.
In due time. But a toast to a job well done. And Quinn will have a glass of the Galaxium, same as Arden. To new friends.
Arden, no, you poor child.
It's fine. It's fine.
So, Fair and Tiro, since you had the alcohol earlier, so when you drink it, like most alcohols, and it is strong, it is potent, it burns going down, but once it gets about midway down your chest, it feels like it just turns cold, and the rest of the way down feels like ice.
That's
not
interesting.
Kind of feels like doesn't taste quite like medicine, but it does feel like an old like cold medicine that my mom used to give me. Really strange. It's like I swallowed ice.
Your mom gave you cold
Creepy.
medicine? I used to just eat peppers.
No, she would give me medication and not peppers. Did the peppers help?
Yeah, it burns that shit right out of you. You just sweat it out.
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay.
Didn't really know that about tiefling medicine. Good to know.
I don't know if it was necessarily tiefling. It's just what we did.
Arden,
Hmm?
when you drink this stuff, this Galaxium, You can't. It tastes like 5 different things all at once, then separate, then at once again. It tastes fruity, then smoky, then tart, then back to fruity. I hope you like it. We went through a lot of trouble to get what little we have of that.
It's most intriguing. I can't say I've ever tasted anything like it.
I seriously doubt you have.
Quite lovely.
Now, if you've all had your fill of refreshments, I believe that payment for a job well done is due. If you would just follow me. And Quinn will lead you through the section of the down another hallway. And as you pass doors, you do see a small sign of captain's quarters. And these doors are extremely tall. They are 15 feet tall at the very least. A lot of marble. You see certain signs. You see Naltana, first mate, vodka, which you smell a bit of an odd odor coming out of that one, and a couple others. Veta, Sierra, that was mentioned before. Pix is right across from the captain's. Seems to be untouched. So until you get to a very large, round marble door that is obviously a vault door. And Quinn just opens it like it's any other door. You all step in. And it's a relatively small room, about the size of 12 by 12, about average bedroom, a house. Torches on the wall. A couple shelves with little trinkets here and there. Nothing really all that impressive. Nothing really even shiny. In the middle of the room is... Roll me another perception check.
Ah.
I can't just story tell. You have to roll something. Give me a break.
4.
You mean Arden
4?
is the shiniest thing in the room? Oh dang! I got
7.
a 21.
Oh, hey.
Okay.
Big spender. Yeah.
So, this is perfect. So, Farah and Tiro, sorry. You look at this slab, and it looks like marble, like what the kitchen counters are made of, like what the walls or the floors. Doesn't really look all that impressive. However, Arden, with your keen eye and of all the adventuring and socializing you had done, you take a second closer look at it. And you don't believe what you're seeing because it looks like pearl. But there is no pearl that you're aware of that is this size. As if this slab had been cut out of an extremely large pearl itself. Much like what marble is carved, in the way marble is carved out to make countertops and such.
Arden is going to go approach it and just kind of very gingerly like put a hand on it as he's like examining it, just like, oh, yes, interesting. He says, you know, I think I saw countertops very similar to this at Countess Guta's once. You know, she is Countess Guta du Ciel. Yes, she had something very similar. It was in her boudoir.
I've not heard that name.
No. I wonder. It's very very lovely, very intriguing.
Really? Well, I hope your visit with her was profitable at the very least. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll go get your payment. Unless you're looking for something as minuscule as gold or gems. Or would you prefer something a bit more useful and substantial?
I mean, I'd prefer useful over gold.
Arden
don't
is
do-
kind of looking at the two of them like,
Hmm.
He's gonna stay quiet.
I'm curious. I'm curious about the useful thing.
About what?
Go back. I'm sorry. So you said there was what now?
In what? What are you referring to?
I'm lost. Ignore me.
There was money or a useful thing.
Yeah.
I think.
Oh,
Grace-
okay.
Yeah,
I said
something
I'm
useful
curious.
or
Yeah.
as
So I-
minuscule and as
Oh,
gold.
okay. Okay. I'm not lost. Yeah. I said I'm curious about the useful thing.
I like giving my customers or friends options. I'll be right back. So turn around, and at the back of the room there is a curtain, like what you would see in like a any shop, any regular shop with a. So there's obviously a back area. So Quinn will go back there, and the curtain doesn't quite close all the way. If you want to roll again for perception, or
Oh,
to,
you mean you won't just take my 21?
I mean, you could still be looking at that slab of marble and just drooling over it for all I know.
I got in
17.
that 2021.
Hey.
Arden,
I got a 17.
I also got
Okay.
a 17.
Nice.
oh, well done.
Buddy.
Okay, so you all sort of chickling. It's like, so yeah, we made a good. This is a lot, and you all notice the curtain's not closed all the way back, and you all just sort of. Unless any of you wishes to approach it.
I will.
Okay.
I have no sense of self-preservation. I just am in here for a good time.
So you take another drink of that wonderful drink that they didn't bother giving you the name of. Steal your courage and you head over there. And you peer back. I almost imagine at the very least one of the rest of you going, no, what are you doing? So you look past the curtain and you see like a small intersection. You see another vault door, just like the one that you had just passed through, straight ahead. But you also see two more to the side, to the left and to the right, immediately right there past the curtain. The vault in the back is slightly open.
You guys,
do not
there's
see
more
Quinn.
fucking doors.
What?
There's more fucking doors. How many doors can you have on a ship?
I mean, I'm amazed we haven't sunk, what with all the marble.
I was thinking that too.
It is pretty heavy. And so I suppose Farah would step up behind them and just kind of doing this because, she's very short.
There's 3 heads stacked around the edge of the curtain, just like, what?
Yeah.
Fucking Scooby-Doo.
Just what is it? A whoop, whoop, whoop.
Now, is this for the curtain or for the next vault door?
I mean, the next vault door's cracked open too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna make my way back there too.
Making my way downtown.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I had the same
Hero,
thought.
roll another either perception or stealth. I'll leave it up to you.
They're the same for me, so 17.
So which is it that you're using?
Perception.
Perception. Okay. Just for storytelling reasons.
Yeah, it's perception.
So as you start to go forward, and I'll give you this much with that high of a roll, you do peer, you get a sliver of what the next room holds. It's very bright. You see a little bit what would be much like the inside of a museum. A few pillars, glass, some gold trimming. Again, more marble floors. Marble's big here. A little bit of glint from jewelry. But before you can get anything more than that, you start hearing the footsteps coming back from inside the vault towards the door.
kind of hang out. I have no shame. I do not feel bad. Honestly, she gives me the vibes that if she left it cracked open, she did it for a reason. And so, frankly,
So Quinn steps through. Why am I not surprised?
you left it
Few people-
open.
Like what you saw.
It's pretty. Also, yes.
Well. And she'll walk past you. She'll shut the door behind her. Make sure it locks. You hear a loud click. And she'll go back into the main room where the pearl slab pedestal counter is. Payment, if you're interested, unless you want to stand in the entryway.
I mean, I like payment. I don't know about the others here.
I like payment. I don't do money.
So you won't be needing this. And she holds up a substantially large bag, and you hear the clinking of coins in it.
Are you sure we
Personally,
don't?
I'm good.
You sure we don't need any money?
You
Any
can
at
take
all?
money. I want cool, useful thing. You can't do shit with money. You can do a lot with a useful thing.
You can... I don't know if you know this, Tiro, but you can do a lot with money.
I don't know if you know this, but money is not a universal currency.
Why not both?
You got me there.
And she'll drop the bag. And as it lands, it opens up and spills out a bit. And I might get a doorbell because it looks like somebody's delivering food that's not mine. And the coins spill out. Now I'll go ahead and give this one to you. You see, if you've seen gold, it varies in colors. Some is dark, and it's not all one universal color. However, the coins themselves are various shapes, sizes, a lot of which you do not recognize. Some of them have a little hole in it and they're square. Some of them are squares. Some of them are ovals. Some are heavier than others. It pretty much looks like that one bowl that your grandma has that just random coins are in.
Can Arden
Sorry,
do? Sorry.
Go ahead.
Can Arden do like an investigation check?
Sure.
He's gonna kind of like poke around at the coins.
The fuck?
Be like, but money. Ooh, that's a soft 20.
Soft 20.
A natural 20 if you prefer.
Sure. It's gold. It's real gold. Couple bits of platinum here or there.
Okay. So it's not
it's very
junk.
real. The print is not of this world. The language printed on them is not of this world.
I think Arden is going to like pick up a couple and just kind of like turn them over. But still
Okay.
paying very close attention to what Quinn is doing.
You've just kind of been around, huh?
Here or there.
Hmm.
Now, useful item payments. Tiro, since you seem to be the one most interested. How's this? And she'll pull out from behind her. She'll whip the coat back. And she'll pull out a scimitar. It's a little bit larger than your normal one-handed scimitar and lay it onto the countertop. This seems to be more your style. What say you?
Oh, this is so fucking cool.
The thing about
That's out
this
of
scimitar,
character. But yes, also, I like
the
that.
thing about this scimitar, it is gold handled with jewels in the handle and the guard. The blade itself shimmers a bit. It's still made of steel, but this has the versatile property, which means it can be held one or two-handed.
Nice.
So when you use this in battle, just let me know. I use it two-handed. It is a D8 for one-handed and a D10 for two-handed. Your regular proficiency still goes into it.
Alright, let me just... You said D8 for one-handed, D10 for two?
Yep. Like I said, it is a little bit larger. Farah, you actually already have your reward on you.
What?
Check your code.
What do you mean I already
Inside
have it
you-
on me?
Inside, you'll had like completely forgotten because of everything that's going on. You'll notice you still have that spyglass that Quinn tossed you earlier.
Right. This thing
Give it another look.
pulls the pieces out and just kind of like looks inside of it, like kind of
When
looks
you
at,
look
at
at-
it outside, not really sure what she's looking at.
Look through it again. Focus.
All right.
So when you look through it again and you kind of peer and take a second, you start to notice, and I'm going to give this an odd infrared sort of terms. You start noticing magic. The spyglasses pretty much detect magic when you see it. When you look at Quinn, everything around her is like a shade of yellow. Like everything around all of you is magical. Everything. Except Quinn herself is this solid black pattern. Except for the blinding white shape of the mask on her face.
She's holding, she's just staring at Quinn through it, like not even saying anything, just
Oh, she's matching your stare. I would hope that
What?
should suffice.
what?
What do you see, Farah?
Is this a magic detector? Or like an
Indeed it
energy
is.
detector? Oh. Well. Don't quite always need a wizard friend for that anymore now, do I?
Auden.
Hmm?
One second. Got something simple for you. Just a cravat, if I may.
Oh, yes.
Right. And Quinn will approach and she'll she had it kind of close, but she'll expand it to try to get over your horns as she flips it over.
He's gonna like squat a little in a gentlemanly
you.
fashion, more like a bow.
And she'll begin tying it, much like wife does a husband with a tie or what have you. By the way, you said earlier that you had met with Captain Dahlia, the
Oh.
Defiant of Asmund.
Yes,
What was
indeed.
that like?
What was that?
What was that like? Tell me about him a bit.
Oh, yes. Well, of course, you know, Captain Dahlia is a very hospitable person. And yes, well, we sailed for a few days, yes. It was more of a pleasure cruise, I should say, than a business engagement.
Excuse me. So, just out of curiosity, what were you wearing? I mean, I love your style, as I've already said.
What was I wearing? Let's see. Let me think. Yes, that would have been the red brocade. Yes, it's got look, little honeybees, you know, embroidered down the front of it. Is very adorable. Quite charming.
So, as you're explaining this, Quinn finishes with you and stumbles a bit into you again, as before. And I am terribly sorry. I need to get a bit of rest, and rest more than one night's sleep will possibly give. My apologies. But as she steps back, so was what you were wearing much like what you're wearing now? And as you look down, the outfit that you had described is now on you.
Oh, charming. Yes, just like this. And he's kind of like
The crav-
the coattails. He's like, oh yes, that's very good.
that cravat should come in handy for you then.
Yes, indeed. May I ask, out of character, what does this cravat look like? Just, for reasons.
Before it looked just like a black sort of sash. But after you ask that, whatever you like. And the first picture of what you want it to be, it changes into. Much like it's pretty much disguise self in this item of whatever outfit you wish.
That's really cool.
Well,
And
Jess has
also-
to go do some sewing. So I'll see you next week.
And very on point for Arden too. It's like perfect.
By the way, if anyone asks you where you got that, proudly tell them you got it from Captain Quinara Rowing.
Yes, of course.
Because for the first time, it'll be true. And if they question you, show them that autographed wanted poster that's in your pocket.
Ah. Yes, well, yes. Apparently, I will say I was slightly worried about what you were going to give me, but I suppose there was nothing to fear at all, since you've already seen quite through me.
As you pull out that wanted poster, it is of the one that you had crumpled up in the bar, and it has written on it, from the Siren song with love, Captain Quinara Rowing.
She said the thing! She said the thing!
Wow. She said the thing.
She said the thing. I thought you might like that. Now, and you look back. Pix is there, leaning in the doorway, holding the baby. No whip this time, Captain. Gwen's gonna. I plan on using that actually a little later. That's all right. Well, anyway, dinner's ready. I had it set outside, if that's all right.
I don't mind.
I hope you're all hungry.
Oh, yes.
Arden, do you wish to change before we go?
Oh, yes. Appropriate dinner dress, yes. And he kind of takes a moment, and then his coat is a very deep blue, and it's got wonderful silver trim. Yes, his cravat is edged in gold. It's very lovely.
By the way, would the rest of you like to change into something a little bit more comfortable? I know Farah's probably needs something a little bit drier than what she was in. What about you, Tiro?
Oh, watch this. I can also do fancy. And they take off their coat, like they're like very ragtag bunch of leather scraps put together into a coat. They shake it out like a cloud of dust flies off. They put it back on. They're like, I can do that too, Arden.
Oh, Tiro, DM inspiration. If you get a snort out of somebody, that's a DM inspiration.
Yes.
That was priceless.
Thank you.
So, well, Pix, if you don't mind leading Arden and Tiro out to the dinner table, wherever in the world you've put it. I've got a little bit of business left with Farah. Sure, Captain. If you don't mind following me.
Oh,
Any of you want to hold this? He's really squishy and really playful.
Oh,
yeah, no thank you.
You want to, Tiro?
yeah. I mean, I've been
Really cute.
holding them
And-
a lot, so why not some more? And I take the
Pix will
baby.
Pix will just hand them over to you and just follow me. And they'll lead you down the hallway. Farah, I notice for a sailor or a pirate, You have no hat. What happened? Pirate is nothing without a hat.
Well, you see, she says, while chewing, there was a small incident that occurred involving a wagon and a cliffside and a group of people that looked much like us, actually. Do you all remember that?
They've already walked away. Well, I'd love to hear more about this escapade and how you lost your headpiece. But I can replace it if you wish.
Are you offering me a new hat? Because I gotta tell you, that last one I had was falling apart. So probably good riddance at that point.
Fair enough. Just follow me. And she'll lead you out of the vault and shut the vault behind you. And go back towards where the bedrooms were. And she'll go into... Let's go into Pix's. It's rarely used. You go in and more marble wood paneling, much like a Victorian bedroom, very large, very open space. You go over to a closet door. There's a vanity that doesn't look like there's much on it. Just put your hand on the knob, open it up, and picture whatever you want in your mind. Whatever style, color. It's entirely up to you.
Farah being Farah. Distrusting of magic, decides to think of the first thing that pops in her mind is something really ridiculous. Like a really frilly, like old, like purple or green, like purple and green hat, and it looks like it's covered in like doilies or something, and it's got like these really gaudy flowers coming. It looks like some old grandma wizard's hat or something, but in a, like a pirate like shape. I don't know how to describe it. Just something just absolutely ridiculous.
So 2 questions. Is it more Napoleon or more is it long ways or is it flat this way?
Well, it's
Or
it's
tricorn.
it's a tricorn. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you open the door and just sitting on a shelf on a velvet red little pillow is the hat that you pictured in every minor detail.
Holy shit!
sits.
I was just kidding. Wow.
That's
Can I make another decision? Can I just
do.
she just closes the closet door? Like, can I redo this? Can I undo this?
I mean, for one, I should be offended. That was larger than mine. How dare?
Oh, I'm sorry. Just
But
opens
yes,
it.
after seeing that, by all means, choose another.
Okay. She just thinks really hard. Like, okay, be serious, Farah, be serious. And she's thinking of like a big, like, beautiful, like tricorn, like blue hat that's like an ocean color that almost looks like it has ocean waves painted on it. And maybe it's like the stitching on it looks like it's kind of like maybe made out of like gold thread or something like that. Trying to think what other fancy things that Farah would want on a hat. Oh, it's got a very large feather, like a big white feather. Why not? Like the one that you're wearing. Because Farah isn't very creative.
I'll take the compliment. And after you slam the door and just no, please, and have gone through the process again and open it up, there in the same spot is the hat you described.
Sweet. She goes in there and to
Now-
grab it.
Looks smashing on you.
Thank you.
If you wish, now that you see how this works, and I've noticed that your remaining attire is a little damp. If you wish, you can get changed.
You
I'll
mean
wait
it's a
outside.
little. Oh God, yeah. Whew. Okay, it's damp.
I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, I suppose Well, okay. Question. So if I'm going to get if you're giving me new clothes, what do I do with my old clothes? Do you have like a place where I could like recycle this? Like I obviously like after I could figure out what's happening with this wardrobe, I don't want to be wearing this anymore.
Just toss them to the side. We'll dry them out if you wish, or
Okay.
dispose of them. We can donate them to Vodka if you wish. He's odd like that.
She takes her big smelly coat off and just starts taking random shit out of the pockets. She's just ready to like get this jacket going because then there's a lot of stuff. Like I mean, like snacks and money and like thieves' tools. Like just a ridiculous amount of stuff is in this coat.
Sure. You I think I know your profession.
Me, little me. What are you saying that for? She said sarcastically.
I'll leave you to it. And Quinn will turn and exit the room to let you change. If you wish to describe your outfit as you come out, I'll allow it.
This moment.
If you wish, or not. You don't have to.
Give me a moment to think.
Okay, I'll give you that, but I'm gonna go ahead and go back to the rest of the players. As you guys follow Pix outside, you see out in this very large open field, like not quite a festival tent, but a tent large enough to cover just a very long table, and this thing is absolutely covered with food. Just various breads, pies, pastries. What looks like turkey, but looks like it's got scales. Various
cousin
dishes,
Fred.
roasts. And Pix is just there. Whatever you'd like. It's free for the taking. So, Tiro's muted. Didn't catch a bit of that, Tiro. Are you?
I forgot I was still muted. Arden,
Wow,
I did not mention
speechless.
this earlier, but your outfit is very nice.
Oh, well, thank you. That's very kind of you to say.
Pixel start making like a small plate of what they think that the Cthulhu might eat. As they walk past the table, it'll lean forward and kind of start reaching for something. Even with the tentacles, it'll reach out for a bit of fruit and snatch like an odd banana or a fruit and start eating it. No. Let me cut it up first. No. So around that time, as you guys do get your food, Quinn does walk up with Farah, who is wearing a lovely Farah.
The hat, as previously described, to refresh you, it looks like it has ocean waves painted on it and has like gold threading and a big white feather coming out of it. The coat is a very long, fancy sort of the typical like old military type style that a lot of the pirates would wear in like movies and such. But it has like a really, really fancy like dark blue, light blue, and like gold like brocade on it. So like really, really like high end fabric. And it's got like the gold lining and like all the gold stitching, and it's got like this like nice neckline, and it looks like it was tailored just for her. Is the weird thing, which is funny because she's very short, and most coats trail on the ground for her, so that's why most of them look like crap, because she has to like rip the ends of it off.
Yes, absolutely, 100%. It looks like it is absolutely tailored for you, and it fits perfectly. As does Arden's. Anything that you imagine, it fits perfect. If you imagine that it's big, it will be big, or in certain areas, it will be big.
No, I think Arden
No.
likes a very tailored look.
I imagine Arden might have tried different outfits walking out there to it before settling back on the original thought that you had.
How I love my coat of many colors. Yes, I love my coat. Don't get me
Well,
started.
we have a bot for that. Picks, and maybe later. By all means, eat your fill. You, I guess. Oh no, did I freeze up?
Yeah.
Oh no.
In a very fun position though.
Yeah.
Yes, you look
I
very
love it.
dashing.
Yeah, I don't look like I'm there we go.
There we
Yay.
go. Hello.
Hi.
Oh, and I'm
welcome
zoomed
back.
in.
Ooh, what happened?
I don't know. This camera's weird. Let me zoom back out a little bit. I might as well. There we go. Perfect. Sign perfect. Yes. Eat your fill. We have more of whatever drink you wish. We've got water if you like that. But, oh, wait. And I'm sad that Satara won't be out here to see it, but. And Quinn will look up, and there are torches out there, much like a barbecue in the 4th of July in the summertime. And you don't see a sun, but it does look daylight outside. And all of a sudden it gets dimmer and dimmer until you see the stars. It's that perfect dusk where you can still see just fine, but you start seeing the stars outside. The temperature outside is perfect to each one of you, even though your idea of a perfect temperature is all different. I would highly.
The ship seems a little too good to be true. However, I don't get many good things, so I'm not gonna question it.
I would highly recommend the Wyvern lit ribs. That's to die for. And if any of you are vegetarian, I'm sure we can make a salad of some sort out of all this.
I think Arden is just, his mouth is just full. He's just got a big plate and it's full of stuff, and he's just, you know, talking with his mouth full in a very ungentlemanly like fashion, but it's delicious.
Everyone roll me a quick perception check.
Whomst?
Hmm?
Who?
Everyone.
Oh, everyone.
All of you.
Also, Farah, nice coat, nice hat.
Thank you. It's fresh off the market. I rolled a 2, by the way.
I rolled a 6.
You know what? Screw it. You all noticed this anyway. I'm not letting this go. So you stop stuffing your mouth for a little bit. And it's fair. I'm just going to go ahead and give it to you since you are a sailor. You notice as the stars come out, they do not look like any constellation that you know of from your navigational training.
She's kind of just looking up for a minute, like really looking, like in her mind, she's like, did I miss something? like it's just, and then she's like, no, like, because the planet rotates, so like I would have seen most of the sky at some point. And she's just like having this internal monologue. And finally she just looks at Quinn and is just like, where are we?
What? And Quinn will look up. Oh, and she'll wave her hand, and the stars will fade, and they'll come back, and you know all the constellations. You see constellations you recognize.
What was that?
I promise you a time. If there's any questions that you have, I will answer them within reason. If that's what you wish. Any
Are you
questions?
looking for
in
new
mind?
crewmates? Because like,
Like,
Well, I've got 2 new
okay.
hives currently. That's out on a mission.
I have a minor inquiry.
Sure.
Are we, in fact, on a ship?
Yes. And
It
no.
is a ship. follow-up question. Are we in fact floating in water?
Yes and
Mhm.
no.
So tell me if this is one of these questions that's going to be like a, oh, I'll tell you later question. What kind of weird fucking magic, succession line, whatever thing is going on this ship? It's cool, don't get me wrong, but what on earth have you done to get yourself wrapped up in you're transporting Cthulhu's baby? And I like just kind of like hold the baby up. Like what have you, what on earth?
Be careful with that, please. That doesn't belong to me.
I know how to be
And
careful with a baby.
You were holding it like this.
It was in a box earlier.
And picks. Well, did you want me to have? Look, when it comes to the baby, I had no idea what it was. We get a mission. Vodka gets a mission, and we do what we can to accomplish said mission. But you are right. This is too good to be true. But it's all very true. But it did come at a great cost.
Does it have to do with the long line of freaky paintings that we saw coming into your office?
As ever, the soul of tact.
Everyone
You were
roll
just
a
eating with
history
your
check.
mouth full. Leave me be. Sorry, what was that?
I would just,
yeah,
you
as
know, it's
Arden's
been
saying
a long
it,
time
food's
since
coming
we've
out
had a
anyway.
meal this nice. I was overwhelmed.
Everyone roll a history check.
Ooh, 17.
20 non-natural.
For some reason, my character sheet has vanished. 1 second, let me go bring it back up. I'm on D&D Beyond.
Rude.
Where?
So the two of you definitely here know of or aware of what Quinn will about to entail.
Oh, there it is. 15.
Okay, yeah, you all three. So when you notice the portrait directly to the left above the fireplace had a gentleman with a little goatee with a stringy mustache. But a lot of his outfit was blue. And from the tales that you have all heard, and that with a little sign that said beneath it, it said Captain Tristan Blue. You all know of, and would have thought these were all stories, much like what we believe of Captain Flint and Treasure Island, or not Captain Cook because that was real. No, wait, Captain Cook. Anyway, Captain Kidd. I'm sorry. You thought they were stories, but was very much true, and the stories of the mask that he was legendarily known for. That the story itself that he disappeared several hundred years ago with his ship, never to be found again, and the treasure that the untold riches and treasures that he had captured throughout the years was lost. So you see, it's sort of a set, and that's the word you said. I didn't inherit it; I found it. My crew did. But if you want any advice, especially in this adventuring life that you're going to wanting to go upon, if you come across any masks, don't put them on your face before figuring out what they actually are. You don't know what it could actually cost you. Anything else?
I assume you're speaking from personal experience.
She doesn't have to answer for you to realize that's a massive yes. She'll just glance at you.
I'm sorry.
can't say it hasn't been worth it or fun. But just be warned. Be careful. Any treasure you take, make sure what it is first.
You see Arden kind of like, oh, with his cravat, just like, uh-oh.
Let me see something. Quinn notices Auden is perfectly safe. Naltana's used that a few times when we've had to sneak into unsavory places. I have a question for all of you. How did you meet? And with that, we're going to go on break.
What a question. How did we meet?
Well, it all started with a lost hat.
So we are going to take a quick break. I hope you've been enjoying the show thus far. And when we return, you will hear the tale of how our three adventurers met. See you in a bit. Huh? Oh, sorry. Welcome back. So, when we last left our adventurers, they're sitting around with Quinn, exchanging questions, when Quinn had asked a rather important one, how the party had met. And and as the three of them begin to tell their tale, we're going to flash back to a few months ago. Inside a regular, I don't need that dice, regular town. And we're going to zoom in onto the sheriff's station, as most tales take place in a tavern. We've moved on a little bit beyond that. As our three adventurers, Farah, Arden, and Tiro, find themselves in a jail cell, having been involved in a tavern brawl. What were the three of you doing in a tavern? Asked the sheriff.
None of your damn business, says the Tiro.
DM thing, this is, you three do not know each other until this moment. So you've had no affiliation until this night. So we've got the one with the attitude. What about you back there, the Dragonborn? What were you doing there tonight?
I will have you know that I am Auden Solibax, and I am the Viscount of Durian, master of the electric arts, and it's very, very unseemly to be put in a jail cell with common people.
Arden Sullivan. How do you spell that?
Arden space Solibax, comma Viscount Ofduri. Do I have to do the whole thing?
Oh, I can't write anyway, so no, it's fine. We're gonna be looking through the records to see if we can find someone that matches your description. I bet you'll want it somewhere. I'm getting that reward. And what about you back there, the sailor?
Could Farah have heard what Arden just said? Like, are they in?
Oh,
are in the
absolutely.
same,
You're all in the
okay.
same jail
Oh,
cell.
we're in the same jail cell. Okay.
It's the drunk tank.
She just kind of looks over and I'm like, well, that one's a spot arrogant, isn't he? Wow. All right. I'm Farah. Doing what you normally do in the tavern, mate. Just eating, drinking.
What ship did you come in on? This is a port town. You come in off one of the ships that came in recently?
Maybe.
Well, let's hope so. Let's hope you get back to your ship. Or not. I don't care. One way or the other. Anyway, you guys can all cool off here tonight.
I beg
Judge
your
will be back.
pardon.
I stuttered, did I? You can stay the night here. I can do it in
No.
Dwarvish if you'd like. Oh, all right. That's about as
No.
much Dwarvish as I know.
No, no.
Oh.
I'm afraid you're mistaken. I shall not be spending the night here.
Well, you can spend it over there in that corner if you'd like. But I've got business to attend to right over here. Toodles. And as you look back behind the sheriff, he goes over to his desk, and there's a gentleman there in just a solid white suit of sorts, noble, not robes, but suit, well dressed. So, sheriff, and he drops a coin purse on his desk. See you busy tonight. Heard a little bit of a ruckus going on in the tavern. Looks like you've gotten that under control. So, you got the your boys away from the docks for tonight, like we agreed. And the sheriff will just, you know it, and just take the coin purse off and just slide it in a drawer. Shut the drawer. You're all good to go, sir. He's like, excellent, excellent. And as this gentleman, this portly man, that has sleazeball written all over him, starts to exit the sheriff's office. He opens the door, the bell rings. You hear a voice. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, what the hell? You allow goblins in here? The sheriff? Unsightly thing. Oh, see you in the morning. And the portly gentleman will leave. The sheriff will look down. Can I help you, son? Yeah. My name's Scab. Yeah. Over there.
I wish you guys could see Nikki.
She's dead.
Yeah, I do too.
She's deceased. R.I.P.
Dead.
We
F
hardly
in the
make-
chat for Nikki.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. It's for Nikki. So, so I want to report a missing pet. Well, sorry, we really don't deal with your kind around here. If you'd like, you can bail these individuals out over here and hire them to find your, what is it you're looking for? Oh, my cat Scam. I love him to pieces.
You
And-
can't even
and
see
I'm
my
afraid
face,
he's been-
but I'm hiding it anyway.
I'm afraid he's been stolen from me. He was supposed to come in on a ship, but he's been snatched. And you all hear every bit of this. Like these people over here, and he'll waddle on over. Yeah, he's this particular goblin has definitely seen better days. He's limping, hook for a hand, big chunk of his ear missing. Okay, before I offer you this job, dang, I can't give Nikki DM inspiration because I just snorted. And she's not in the cave. What are you all in for? I mean, I don't want to hire murderers to try to find my cat.
Well, apparently we were in the wrong tavern at the wrong time.
Yeah, definitely not a murder maid. Thanks for making the assumption.
Not a murderer, but apparently a witness to a dirty fucking cop.
Yeah, I'll take these three. I'll let them out. So, wait. I guess I should offer the job first. So I don't know if you heard, but my cat is missing, but I think it was stolen. Could you help me find it?
I love cats.
Oh, good. Yeah, Scam's a darling kitty. Black as black can be. He's full of cuddles and love. Been together a long time, he and I miss him dearly.
How big a cat are we talking? Like house cat or like big cat?
Oh, cat.
That
Fair
is not-
size.
That
Good
is
for
not
his
what I
age.
asked.
Yeah. I mean,
If
you'll
you
know
don't-
him when you see him.
If you don't mind, I just want to clarify. You
He's
pay
a
money,
donk.
we get out, we find cat, we done?
And yeah, I'll even throw in a little bit of money on the side.
Done.
Or oh,
Done.
okay,
Done. Just
I'm
get
down.
me out of here.
okay, Sheriff. Yeah, and Scab will just waddle on over and well, seeing as how the normal bail for these three and that one over there, and he points to Arden. Oh, he looks like he might go at a higher price over there. And
You're not
and
ransoming me. I am a citizen.
shush back there. And the tiefling there, he's got a bit of an attitude. We had a handling fee with that one, so it's like it's fine. And the goblin Scab does give a fair amount of gold that you can obviously tell that is much more than the normal going rate of bail money for this town. I hate playing a crooked cop. I feel dirty.
GAB.
So he does. Well, then I'm making tidy profit. Nikki just held up her kitty cat. Making a tidy little profit tonight, and he opens the drawer and just shoves all the gold into the drawer and just shuts the drawer. The sheriff will get up. Well, you three got off lucky. Lord only knows if you had actually gotten out of here anytime soon. And he'll turn the key, open the door, and stand at the side. Y'all treat that goblin nice now. He'll say with a sneer.
Nicer than you would have, I presume.
Can I do a thing? Can I, when we're all out, shove the guard into the? I'll do whatever checks you want, but can I shove the guard into the cell and lock it?
Yeah. Strength roll.
Roll or a check?
Well, it's not a check. It's not a save. Streaming kitties.
Cats. That's a 19.
She hates it when I hold her like that.
What'd you roll?
19.
So as you go past and he sneers at you, you turn and grab him by whatever tie or cravat he has and yank him forward and just shove him straight back, and he tumbles badly. The piss, as he falls, the piss bucket flips over onto his head, and you slam the door and you lock it shut and toss the keys to the other side. Is that all you're doing?
Maybe somebody will be back for you later. Bye. And then I take one of the sacks. I take sorry, what's his name? Scab.
Scab.
I'll take Scab's bag of gold out of the desk and toss it back to him.
Oh, that's really sweet of you. Thank you. I might be able to pay you after this now. He smiles a very toothy grin. As you all leave, and you hear the sheriff cussing through the walls as you shut the door behind. Okay, so I got a confession to make. So I'm not. Scam isn't so much missing as he was stolen, and I'm pretty sure I know who, and I think I know where. But I just need someone to kind of help me go get him. See, there's this pirate lady, Captain Matilda, that yeah, I'm big on pirates. Leave me alone. Don't judge me. Yeah, see, Scam's kind of rare, and they come and snatched him, and I desperately want him back, and I'm pretty sure that the ship is down at the port. We just need to find it, sneak on board, and get it back.
Well, my small Viridian friend, it seems like you've done half the work for us. We know where he is. We know how to find him. Just catch and release, as 'twere.
Pretty much. I mean, and it is night. It is dark. So if you just follow me down to the dock, I'll point out the ship. It's no problem. So as you all go down to the port, make a perception check for me. All of you, even me. Oop, I see it
11.
too. Okay. What, Farah? You were muted. Sorry.
Sorry, 17.
17?
Mhm.
Arden was a what?
Well, it was a 3, but it was a nat 1.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. Nat ones don't get modifiers. You're not gonna deny me my fun. Nat ones are nat ones. That is my rule. So with a nat 1, okay. With the rest of the rolls, and Scab rolled well too. Yeah. So he comes. You guys go down to the dock, and you see the port stretches out in front of you to each side. So there are many ships down the right side. What? I'm sorry again. What, Pharaoh and Tiro? What were your rolls?
17.
11.
17. Okay, with the 17, you guys notice a couple of Navy ships, big man of war. An odd ship that's got red and black sails with gold trimming is further down. Scab points off to the side. I think it's that one down to the left that's off by itself. And it's a fair distance away where there's no light posts or torches or guards. Off to its lonesome.
I mean, no guards is good.
They actually passed you on the way up,
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
giggling to themselves.
The bribe.
Bribe. So, as you look down, the one thing you do notice, Arden, with that one is there's an old preacher man, because there are a couple taverns up on the embankment that you can walk up to with stairs and whatnot. He is preaching about his God and he is hellfire and brimstone, and it kind of catches your eye. He's really into it with that nat 1 as you walk right off the dock.
What was your name? You sailor. What was your name?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys don't know each other.
Oh, okay. Sorry. It didn't register to me that you were talking to me. I was like, who else would we be talking to? Farah?
Nice. Okay, Farah. Nice to meet you. I'm Tiro. What do you think? Should we save him or leave him?
Yeah, I kind of just want to watch him for a minute. Hey, what are you? Is he drowning?
Oh my god.
I can't tell if he's drowning or
Or
I
just
honestly-
flopping
Oh my God.
about? Like, what is?
So as the two of you are standing there just discussing this, Scab will go over like, I paid to get him out of jail, and unwrap some of the rope on one of the posts and just toss it over to Arden.
I climb the rope.
So fucking
Yes, you do.
savage.
So your compatriots are just standing on the ledge looking at you as you come out of the water.
You all right?
how was your royal bath?
Thank you so much for your care and concern.
Oh,
Let
I'm
us-
sorry. Did you want the commoners to help you? Are you okay with us touching you?
Yeah. Are you okay with us breathing the same air? Are you? Are you okay?
Should we walk 6 feet behind you just so that people don't know we're together?
Yeah, what should we call you, Lord? Like,
Well, actually, Lord would be an appropriate title. I am
oh
the
my god, it was a
Viscount.
joke. No one cares.
Oh my god.
Arden will look extremely embarrassed and just kind of, you see him like lift the tail of his coat and he's just wringing it out. And he's going to quietly
Congratulations,
walk
you all got me
along.
to turn red.
So,
if y'all are through with the introductions, I thought goblins were mean. Yeah, the ship is down there. So more than likely, Scam's down in the hold. So, I mean, we can try to sneak on, but I don't know how well it is. Most of the crew's probably up there drinking. You probably saw a few of them tonight if you were in a tavern.
I got a question for you, though, mate.
Okay.
Why did they take him?
Well, he's kind of a rare commodity
but why?
Oh, okay.
to sell, probably, or to
Well,
eat. I hope
mhm.
not to eat. No, I hope not to eat. Oh, we gotta get him.
No, no.
Okay, we can go, but what kind of, like, as we're walking, what kind of cat is rare enough to be worth stealing?
The one that goes meow and the one that I love dearly and is very close to my heart. Why are you asking all these questions?
I need to know if there's anything else that we're walking into.
Just context. Just context. It's okay. Calm down. We understand. You love the cat.
We're going to get your cat back. We just need to know a little more.
Is the cat
mean, you see
feral?
how
Is
they-
it going to bite us when we approach it?
Magic
It bites
cat.
everyone. That's how it shows it loves.
Oh.
I mean, you
excellent.
see all these teeth marks in me. It loves me dearly. Lost a hand to it. I mean, that's how close of a bond we have.
You know,
Fair-
I had a cat once. It was
You
given to
need a
me.
break?
Nick, are you okay? Okay.
Oh my
And-
fucking gosh, she fucking dead.
As I was saying, I had a cat once, you know. It was a gift to me, yes. It was from Emperor Thomas de la Rose of Baronova. It was a wonderful little thing, very fluffy, very soft. Didn't taste very good, I'm afraid.
You ate it? Oh my god!
What the? Why?
Well, it was a gift.
What the fuck?
I'm not going to that country. You said it was
Very well.
Baklanova? Okay, yeah, avoid there. Anyway. Oh, I should probably mention this Captain Matilda, she only hires women. I mean, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. I can kind of respect that. But, you know, just to let you know. That's why I couldn't just walk up and demand it. And, you know, as a whole crew and just little me are.
All right. So what I'm hearing is that I might have to be the forefront of this operation,
Sounds like.
which is unfortunate because I'm usually the one who stays in the shadows. All right.
Too bad Arden doesn't have that fancy transmogrifying cravat, huh?
You are correct. Any of the gifts that Quinn gave you earlier in this episode are not with you.
True.
Well, I will say this. Most other types of creatures are not able to distinguish dragonborn from one gender to another in terms of, well, you know.
Go on. Say it. Say it. Say it.
Well, there's not much of a difference physiologically, I suppose you might say. You know, dragonborns.
So how you
know-
gonna get my cat back?
Well, what was your name? Scum? No,
Scab.
Scab. Yes.
Scam is my cat.
Scam is the cat. Yes. Are there any dragonborn on the ship?
I don't know who's on the ship now. There could be one or two of the crew. I don't really know them personally, you know. I do know she seems to be hiring. It's a big job going on.
What is... This is awfully rude to ask, but what is Captain Matilda?
Pirate captain.
Yes, I understand that. Is she human?
No.
All right. But is she a dragonborn?
No.
Then that's fine. All right. Well, we can just tell her I'm a woman.
Okay. I mean,
Okay.
maybe they're open-minded. Sure. I don't know their HR.
I mean, I'm hard pressed to find a pirate crew that isn't at least a little open-minded, aside from not hiring men, which I can respect.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So
I figure we just walk on.
all of us? I can't.
Well, maybe not you. Sorry,
Uh,
babes.
So the plan is all of you are walking on, or just Arden and Farah?
I can go.
Okay.
I might as well.
Okay. I'm gonna hide behind that barrel
Yes,
and watch from a distance.
You do that. You do that.
Go hide yourself away, little one.
I like it. So you send the signal when it's okay for me to come aboard, and then I'll come aboard, okay? We good?
Sounds good to me.
Wait. Do we want him to come aboard?
No. Were you listening to this
I'll come-
entire conversation we just had?
Yeah, I think we get the cat and then we get it out.
Oh, I thought you just said you wanted to come aboard.
If you signal me that everything's okay, I'm sure you can come up with something. I trust you. Then I'll come aboard and I'll search for it. If that's okay.
Right.
Unless you want to do it all on your own. I'm okay
Well,
with that too.
I was just saying you might be a little more suspicious being the owner of said feline.
That's fair.
If it's an
Okay.
emergency, we'll signal.
That'll work.
Fair.
Okay. So I'll go hide. And he'll scamper off behind some crates and barrels and ropes that's not too far from the ship, but far enough to not really be noticed. His
A crate and a barrel
pitter-pattering
and a bath and a bed.
his pitter-pattering was hidden by the shouts of hellfire and brimstone from the preacher that you noticed earlier. So what you doing?
I guess, since they're hiring, maybe we could just head up that way and ask them what they need help with. See if they'll let us on the ship.
Yeah.
Be
I mean,
direct
I've
about
done-
it.
You've done ship. I've done ship.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done anything in your life?
I've been on boats before.
That is not what I
That's
asked.
not.
You hear from the distance, that's not a boat, that's a ship. I'm so kind of
Arden
saw that
is
one
kind
coming.
of just like, yes, I've done many things before in my life, some of which you probably wouldn't even understand.
Have you ever done manual labor before?
I have,
Or
in fact,
else on your hands?
used my hands to create items of a certain... I knit, okay? I knit. It's soothing.
It's not manual labor exactly.
Yes, but it's
That's
very
more
difficult.
of a craft.
It's more of a hobby, mate.
and we're
So you
bonding.
might have a hard time getting through this, but I mean, Farah, you and me will be fine, right?
I'm sure there's something on a ship I could do.
Probably they might need like a magic person to make the sails go.
Exactly. There we are. I will make the sails go.
Fair enough. If you think you can do that, sure, let's go.
Checking my spell list. I think I have Gust of Wind.
I hope so.
I do, actually. Huzzah.
Nice.
So, if I am understanding this unique situation, the three of you are walking down to the ship.
We're
with the
hitting the
intent to
pavement.
try to
We're
get.
going door to door. We're handing out resumes.
And you say that as you're walking down there to this.
Yes.
Yeah, Farah and Tiro totally hear you doing that back there.
Don't look at me.
Why is he singing?
I don't. Noble men. I don't know what they do with their time.
Apparently eat cats and knit.
Okay, well, as you approach the ship, you do hear a little bustling and hustling going on. Not much. There is a gangplank. You've been in this situation before.
After you.
Me?
We'll catch you this time.
No, hello.
All right. And he's gonna walk. And not fall in the water this time. So there.
Roll foot. No, I'm. Yeah, it's got safeguards, ropes on both sides. So you
There you go.
you're
You see him like very delicately putting a foot down with his hands out, like, okay. No, okay, it's secure. We're good. It's fine.
roll with advantage.
What am I rolling? Dex?
Yeah, sure.
Oh god.
Because it's on the water. The gangplank's moving back and forth.
Oh god. Hold on. With advantage, that's a 19.
Oh, you've got this. You're like, oh, whoop. As it moves with you, like, oh, you start to get your sea legs while you're going up this gangplank. Are the rest of you walking behind?
Yes.
Okay. And you have shipped before?
Yes, I.
Okay. So, yeah, you have no problem. You don't even grab the railings. You go up. As you get up to the top, you do see, this is homebrew, so I can do whatever the hell I want. Pretty much, with a very large, like, musketeer hat, overcoat, purple, is a foxy lady. Literally. Is a humanoid woman that's in the shape of a fox. Orange fur, the white tip tail, just gorgeous. Oh, hello. Welcome aboard. Can I help you?
Oh, sorry. I thought there was like a word on the street was that you needed help with something.
We're here to be pirates.
Oh my god.
I don't know her. But
Yeah. Just ignore her, please.
we're here to hopefully get a job. We're flat broke.
Okay. Flat broke. Okay. Wow. So you're turning to a life of piracy. I can respect that. Nice. Love it.
I've done it before.
So,
Nothing new.
what can you do? Like, why should we hire you?
I mean, my specialty is usually, well, it's twofold. It could be navigation, but also I'm really, really good at building. When the time
Okay,
fits.
well, we do. Well, the captain kind of, well, actually needs a little bit of both because eyesight's kind of going. She's getting up there a little in age.
Mhm.
She's ran into a couple rocks, so I mean, we could need help with navigating, and you can fix whatever we run into. Excellent, you're hired.
Thank you.
Just you the tiefling.
Yeah, I'm talented with a scimitar. I'm good at climbing the ropes. Excellent at rigging. Little bit of a jack of all trades.
Well, the fact that you know those terms, I'm actually greatly impressed. Most of the fools that wander around here don't even know that much. Good in a fight.
Excellent at a fight.
Okay, you're hired. And you, ma'am, Literate Arden.
Yes. I am a wizard, and Arden is going to very gently, uh, mage hand, like reach out and shake hands with mage hand,
Oh.
just like a
Well,
howdy do with the mage
oh,
hand.
that's handy. Do you know how to operate a mop?
A what now?
A a mop, and points over to this odd, moldy, nasty looking mop in a bucket with a very sour smelling fluid in this bucket. You know how to work one of those?
Arden is kind of like choking and looking between the other two, like, are you really gonna make me do this? Oh god, oh god, oh god. Uh, actually, yes, I can do that. And actually, Arden is going to conjure unseen servant. And I have for 1 hour an unseen servant that will mop for me. So like
Lovely. So,
the mop just kind of comes out and it's totally Mickey Mouse
oh,
brooms and mops.
cool. So while you're, what was it called again? Does it have a name? That's amazing. I'm Foxy, by the way.
Foxy, yes, this is gesturing to the invisible person. Arden says, "This is this is Artamo."
Oh, cool. Hey, Lily, come here and look at this. And forgive me because I don't remember the name of what is the aquatic like merman people.
Siren?
What? The what? Yes, thank you. There's a Triton woman that comes over. She is holding a Triton. Dang it! Is it a Triton? Oh, thank you. I named her. Leave me alone. Comes over and sees this little display. Is like, oh wow, that is interesting. So while the servant's doing that, you can scrub the floor. That's amazing. Like 2 for 1. You can do that, right? Like you've got good knees and your back is good.
Well, I have excellent knees. I yes. Well, I do need to concentrate. Um, it's not a concentration spell. Arden is lying, flat out lying.
Yeah, deception. Roll that deception.
Oh god, why isn't Arden's charisma? No. That's 2 in one night. I'm going to bed.
Oh, buddy.
So around that time, you don't even touch that brush. You're like, oh, because that catches you off guard. The mop stops and just falls over. The bucket spills over onto your shoes.
I mean, I'm already wet.
Yeah, but you don't know what was in that bucket. I'm not gonna have you roll for an investigation either.
Arden doesn't want to know.
No, you don't. Tell you what, you're all hired. just got to pass a little test. Um, come over. We meet the quartermaster, uh, Wanda, and you go over and you see this halfling, the back half of a halfling, bent over, you tying ropes. Wanda, we've got some new crewmates. We need you to check out. And Wanda just stands straight up and turns. And from the neck down, you totally it's a halfling woman, stout legs, strong arms. Wrapped around the face is an octopus, as best to your knowledge. And Wanda will walk up.
I was saying, hey.
She just kind of slowly turns her head. The eyes on the octopus peer at you, then look away. Let's roll to see who. Does anybody volunteer for the test?
I'll go.
Okay. And you said you were a sailor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And as Wanda approaches, the halfling hand holds out a hand. As you reach out yours, the tentacle, one of the tentacles wraps out from the neck and wraps around your hand. And in your head, you go still. Your body goes still. You see flashes of your days at sea, how you started, your voyages, just all in a flash. The good times, the bad times, any getting paid, any promotions you had gotten, is all in a flash. And then in an instant, you're back on the ship, standing in front of this individual. And the tentacle unwraps around your hand. And the head of the halfling looks over at Foxy and tilts. Well, you are who you say you are. Well done. You're hired.
Bit
Next.
invasive, but thanks.
Sadly enough, people tend to lie about who they are for some reason.
Right.
Next.
Hello. Lovely to meet you.
And it'll the halfling will kind of turn and tilt a little bit, and it'll wrap around the tentacle and everything. Every fight you've been in, you were reliving every punch to the face. You don't feel the pain, but you remember the impact of every one. Since you said you were a good fighter on the ships that you've been on, all those flashes hit you and then stop, and you're back on the ship. The tentacle unwraps from your hand, and the halfling looks to Foxy and nods. Well, you're hired. Welcome aboard. Next.
That was weird.
Sorry. I know it's a little intrusive, but everyone's got to go through it.
I mean,
Captains
fair enough.
insist
Fair
on it.
enough.
Next. Where are you going?
Sorry, I in that last tavern we were at, something I ate must have disagreed with me.
As you turn around, Lily, the trident, is there behind you. Something wrong?
No, just little of an upset tum. Don't mind me. And Arden is gonna like, oh god, oh god, an octopus, oh god, a lie detector, oh god, all the things that are awful.
So the tentacle will wrap around your hand. You don't get much. You get a fraction of that vision of what the rest of them do. Before the tentacles that are wrapped around this halfling, except for one or two, so it can stay in place, unwrap, and they all spread out. And the halfling part screams as it is let off an alarm. Roll for initiative.
No.
All of us roll for initiative?
Mhm.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'm sorry.
No,
we
it's
had no
fine.
idea of knowing this is amazing.
Just the screaming.
Oh god, I got a 19.
Who got the 19? Okay.
I also got a 19.
Me too.
Oh hey.
Wow.
19 squad. I rolled an 18 plus 1.
Okay. Dex scores.
Yeah,
go with
I
that.
also
Yeah.
got an 18 plus 1.
What are your dexes?
13.
Hold on, let me read. 12.
Mine. Do you want mine?
Yes.
16.
Okay. One moment. The crew rolled a 20.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Well, they were on their toes, and this is an alarm.
God damn it. Okay.
So, it's going to be the crew. Just tried it in Foxy. Because the rest are out drinking. They were guard duty. One sec. Lily, it's going to be Foxy, Lily, Farah. Then Arden. Then Tiro. All right. So Foxy, right off the bat, is going to pull her rapier and slash at Arden. Does a 12 hit?
Yes.
So,
you didn't give me a chance to cast anything.
no, because you were trying to deceive these lovely pirate ladies, and you lied, you lied, you lied. So she's gonna take that. It's 3 damage. She's gonna take that rapier, and as she draws it, just do a quick slash that catches you across right above the knee. Because this caught her off guard as well. I mean, you were very convincing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I love the performance though. Love every bit of it. Trident is going to attack Tiro. I mean, you're probably the biggest one there. You said you were a fighter, so that's the threat. I don't imagine an 8 hits.
No.
Nope. Okay. So she's going to kick up the trident and do like a twirl it around and thrust at you. But with your fighting experience, you see that coming. You just quick lean back and dodge it as you've turned and faced her. Farah, you're up. Arden, you're actually still being held on to the hand by I forgot her name.
The octopus.
Wendy. Yeah. Wendy.
I don't know where we're all positioned exactly, but
You're all in a bunch within
Okay.
10 feet of each other.
okay, so we're all fairly close then.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So she usually keeps a rapier sword on her, and it's something that she would pull, and is going to make an attempt to detach that tentacle from Arden's hand.
Okay. Roll the attack.
Does a 19 hit?
Okay. So, because the halfling is still screaming when these two attacks are still going. The screaming is taking place the entire time. So, with your quick thinking, you draw that rapier, and much like with Foxy, in that quick pull and flick of the wrist attack in one motion, you sever that tentacle from the octopus right down the middle. The other half is still wrapped around. It's not attached, but it's still wrapped around Arden's hand. But well done. Sushi, anybody? Would you like to move or anything like that?
Let me look at my bonus actions again because I can never remember what they are. Could I perhaps use a cunning action to dash behind the two people that were fighting, basically? So I'm sorry, what?
I'll let you dash away
Okay,
to make some distance.
sure.
So you're not in the huddle with everything.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, I'll say there's some barrels and whatnot, some cargo off to the side, because from what you could tell as you were going up the gangplank before all this really started, that there had been some unloading and loading going on. They had just quit for the night because it'd gotten a little dark. So if you wish, I'll let you kind of hunker down behind some cargo.
Okay. Yeah, I'd like to do that.
Okay. Arden, you're up, and you've got a tentacle still attached to your hand.
So I need to remember that mage armor actually lasts 8 hours, and to do it before we ever do a damn thing. But I'm going to cast it now.
Okay.
So my AC is now 14. And
Well, that's good.
it's a bit better than 11. And I'm going. Arden is definitely going to like try and like scuttle backwards away from all these people, and like while he's doing it, he's like, ugh, 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 ugh. He doesn't want to touch this tentacle, so he's got his fan out, and he's like, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Okay, that happens.
That's it. That I have no bonus actions. That's my bonus action is panic.
I tell you what, I'll say that is your bonus action. I'll give you an action for that for this.
Oh really?
I will.
Aw.
I've been mean to you, so.
You're so kind. I hate to do it, but I'm gonna magic missile this awful halfling octopus thing.
I don't see why not.
Yeah. How many darts do I get?
Not enough.
Not enough, I'm sure, but let me just check. 3 darts. Okay. Oh, I have to cast it 3 times. Okay. So that's a 5, a 5, and a 2. So that's 12 force damage. So I think like what happens is Arden is like backing up and it's just like firing off magic missiles with each like ew.
So yeah, as you're pointing and you're doing all this at once, you are backing up, you're pointing, firing magic missile with the hand with the tentacle on it while trying to flick that fan away. All at one time. I mean, I'm impressed.
It's chaotic.
Yeah. So as this halfling is screaming, the tentacles are stretched out. That is obviously their alarm system. You hit every one of those goes into her open orifice. Yeah, she boom, and she's fallen over dead. Well done.
Aha! You should have fought. You should have hired me. But also,
damn. Oh,
Wow. Okay.
all right.
Sure. Damn.
Okay, we're back up to Foxy.
Wait. You skipped me, I think.
Oh, Tira, I'm sorry. Yep, it's your turn.
So anyway, with Foxy,
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to just throw her overboard. I'm not trying to kill anybody. I'd like to just throw her overboard.
Okay. Strength with disadvantage because she's gonna see you coming.
Okay. Can I just use my inspiration to make it a straight roll?
I'll let you roll first.
Okay.
And if you don't like it, I'll let you use it then.
Sorry, I can't do math. That's 17. And then
With disadvantage?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I rolled a 14 twice.
Okay.
I guess it's too small to see that, but I rolled a 14 twice. Scout's honor.
Okay, I believe you. However, she's going to get an attack of opportunity. Wait a minute. Before I say anything, how do you pick her up?
Honestly, just kind of like scoop her up and then like be like, any other time would have loved to get a drink and then like throw her out to the side.
Okay. What's your strength modifier?
+3.
Okay. Roll me a d12.
That's a 1. I live in fear
Okay.
right now. I am in fear right now. I am so afraid.
Okay. So you pick her up, and in the manner you pick her up, like she was going to attack you. She's still holding the sword up, and as you say the line, okay, and you fling her, and you know that netting that you use to climb up the ship to the left, you throw her into that. So she's tangled up in that, trying to get loose. She's like, what the hell?
You know what? I'll take it.
You're like, oh. Not my best throw. Okay.
I mean,
it is her turn. Yeah, she's gonna look at you. What the hell is this? And,
I get 2.
Oh, you get 2 attack?
Yeah, I get 2 attacks. So I'd like to use my
for
other
it.
action to like go towards the door that goes down. Can't remember words right now. Downstairs, towards that door that goes downstairs.
Okay. As you go over, there is a lock on it.
That's cool. I just needed to leave.
Okay, you're just like, look,
I'm like, I gotta move.
I'm gonna go over here, and she's swinging that sword trying to reach you. Yeah, you better run as soon as I get down from here. I'm coming for you.
I mean, maybe.
Is that your turn?
That's my turn.
Okay. Foxy's gonna try to escape from her rope prison she got flung into, which that's weird. Let's use this one. Which she does with a 19. Yeah, she's gonna move over to you. She doesn't have enough to attack, but she's gonna stand between you and the it's not a gangplank, but that cargo crate door. We all know what they look like. Yeah. That's their turn. Farrah's hiding. Lily, the Trident, is after seeing what Arden did to Wendy. I might get a promotion out of this after all. She's gonna attack you with that Trident, Arden. Arden, seeing how this evening has gone, she rolled in that 1. Would you like to take this one? As she swings the trident at you, what happens?
Oh boy. I'll describe it, and then you can tell me if this works.
Okay.
So Arden has the cantrip Shocking Grasp.
Okay.
So as they swing the trident at me, I think Arden is gonna try put a hand up to block it, because Arden's a dumbass and doesn't get into physical fights. But his reaction is to kind of grab it, and then there's just lightning, and it electrifies the trident.
Okay. Roll the damage on that spell, and then I'll describe what happens.
That doesn't seem right, but it was a 9.
Okay.
Do I
That's
get
fine.
to add my proficiency bonus to this?
Sure.
Is that the thing?
I'll allow it.
I don't know. That's what roll 20 did. I think it's because I'm an evocation savant. Shut
Yes,
up.
all of that. I love it.
Yeah, 9.
Okay. So, as you turn and hear that threat, and you see the trident thrusting forward, you kind of panic for a bit, but steal your nerve as you do grab, like she overshoots just a little bit, and you grab right underneath, and you cast that spell like as a reaction, real quick. And she does get electrocuted quite a bit. She drops the trident. Good job. But you also smell a particular odor of cooked octopus. As the hand you used was the one that still had the tentacle wrapped around it.
Ew.
So-
Get it away.
Farah, before you do anything, you hear you feel a tug on your sleeve. Oh hey, I got your signal.
Yeah, no, we totally give you a signal. I mean, yeah, sure.
Yeah, the screaming.
Yeah, no, exactly. Yeah, no, glad you heard it. Glad you heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's probably one level down or down in the cargo hold.
Okay.
So if you want, we can go down there if that's all right. They seem to have them distracted up here.
Yeah. Let's just go on down there. Let's go look for the cat.
Okay. So the two of you will, with everything else going on, you haven't been noticed. Do a sleight of hand to pick the log.
Where did my D20? Oh, there it is. Sorry. It was like I
What are those
literally
things
just
that I
had
use?
it. Oh yeah, those shiny rock things. 23.
Oh yeah, you're just. Oh okay.
Done.
Yeah, like you. Oh, this model. Oh, watch this. You look at one-handed. You just pop that thing right on open,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, okay, let's go on down.
Okay.
And kind of open. You go on down. When you get down there, there are all sorts of boxes, crates, herbs, crates with like royal seals, crates with like religious seals on them. Some of them have been marked out, some of them not. But you do hear in the back, in a very large container with a tarp over it, meowing.
Oh.
I think he's back here. Look, tell you what, anything here you want, you can go ahead and grab, and anything you can carry out, well, you can keep too. I mean, they're pirates; they're not gonna mind.
Sure, bud.
Roll a perception check.
13.
13.
Mhm.
Okay. You do see a small, in the shape of a chest over the if you want, it's got a small lock on it, similar to the one that was up above. If you want to try to unlock that real quick, or just take a risk on what may or may not be inside.
Is there something I could do to like study it or like investigate it or something before I just
It
like?
just looks like a regular chest with a lock on it.
I sure heck. Let's try to pick it.
Go for it. Roll that sleight of hand again.
11.
11. Okay. So you do pick the lock, you do open it. As you flip it open real quick, you look in it and there's documents. letters and whatnot. Not a whole lot,
Okay.
except for one decent sized jewel in there. So you hear Scap, hey, are you coming or what? Because
Huh? What?
I kind of left on a surprise. And all of a sudden you smell smoke.
Oh no. Mate, did you get the cat out first at least?
Yeah, come on.
All right.
So we're gonna move that on over to Arden. Is your turn?
So the person I was fighting with the trident, they're not dead, right?
They're not dead. They're on their feet. They're on. They have no weapon.
Okay. I
They
think
smell funky now.
cooked fish. So I think would you say I just want to make sure. A trident doesn't weigh more than 10 pounds, right?
Oh, God, no.
Anyway, well, so my idea is that Arden is going to use Mage Hand to pick up the trident and point it at this person. Meanwhile,
Okay.
looking like he's about to cast a spell and say, I wouldn't do anything stupid if I were you.
Okay. So I'm going to allow the spell to go. That everything you just described works, but I'm going to need you to roll intimidation to see the result.
Of course.
That action.
Of course. How scary is this idiot? Ooh, a 19.
Oh. Okay. So you do every bit of that. And as you do that with the waving, the trident itself kind of moves and taunts the trident lady itself, and she throws her hands up like, "Oh, what are you guys even here for? What? We don't know you."
No, but you will remember, I am Arden Solobax, Viscount of Durian, Master of the Electric Arts, and, he has like this little light bulb. Friend to the common people.
Okay. So, forgive me on this, Tiro. When you finish that, the doors behind you, what would be the captain's quarters, fling open as this half-orc, bulky, muscular sea captain carrying one of those small cannons. Hey, champion of the people, eat this. The cannon goes off, but with a 10, misses you. And it hits the main mast.
Uh-oh.
And it starts to fall. When, as alarmed as you guys are to that, the cargo door busts open. Dang it. Nikki, I'm going to need your help on this one. I'm going to need a name of a creature real quick here. Sitting on top of this creature, you see a large cat with tentacles out of its back. Thank you. I always forget the name of that. On the back of a displacer beast is Scab and Farah. Farah holding a chest. Hey, it's time to go. You guys seem to be doing pretty well up here. Later. Farah, do you have anything to add?
Yeah, don't ask. And she just tries to jump off of the displacer beast, apparently, is what it is.
It leaps off. You didn't quite get a chance to get off
Okay.
just yet, but it takes you off of the ship, and you two are bounding down the dock on the back of this displacer beast. This beast is seen rougher days. There's patches of hair missing. One tentacle's been kind of gnawed on. You can tell at the very least when it gets bored, it just chews on it itself. It's got one eye, clearly this is scam. So I'm going to need Tiro and Arden to make an athletics check
Ah, yes.
as
One
you
of my
both
strong
smell
points.
smoke.
I have all these dice in front of me, and somehow I managed to lose my dice. 12.
Pardon?
6.
Oh, I'm gonna use my inspiration actually.
Okay.
That one goes in jail. All right, that's better. That's a 24.
So, so I see the 6. So Tiro, again, because your battle awareness is just top notch. You see this displacer beast come up with Farah and Scab on it, just leap off. You're like, is that the cat? That's the cat. Oh, and you smell the smoke. You're like, okay. And how do you want to escape from the ship?
I want to climb up on the banister.
Okay.
Look at Foxy, be like I said, and another day, would have loved to get you a drink, and then just kind of like jump off, tumble onto the ground, stand up, do a little bow that nobody can see.
Okay. As you do that, just as you leap off and she's still entangled, she takes her free hand and throws a dagger at you that misses wide. But you do see that she does that as you complete your lovely maneuver. There. So well done. As you start trudging down down the port, chasing after Scab and Pharaoh. Arden.
So what I'm picturing,
Okay.
what I'm picturing is Arden seeing Tiro do this incredible suave, like, broop, off the edge, and goes, I can do that too. And so, because of course he does, he says, remember my name, Arden Solabax. And he turns and he tries to do that, like, one hand on the banister, jump off, and, but he goes over, and he just goes straight down into the water.
Yeah, I'm gonna say as you go over, you didn't push yourself forward, and you probably caught your foot on the banister and just
It wasn't graceful.
straight down. It made that really cool kerploosh splash where the water comes straight up. It was very impressive. The captain, seeing the mast falling and the Foxy tied up, they all kind of look at each other, kind of like, what just happened? Do y'all smell smoke as the ship explodes?
No. No,
She
Scab.
casually mentions as the ship explodes.
Scab, no.
You do see the crew, Foxy, Lily, and the captain swimming to the shore on the far end. They're beshoveled, hurt, but they're okay. As you do manage to go back to that rope that Scab had tossed down to you earlier, you manage to swim your way over there and climb yourself back out and begrudgingly trot your way back down the port. No one is trailing you, but as you walk past, go ahead, Tiro.
Oh, I was gonna say, I'll just pull him out of the water.
Okay, that'll
I'll just
work.
pull him out. I'll like grab him by the back of the coat and just pull him out.
Appreciated.
Roll the three of you, roll me one more perception check.
Doesn't that one?
Okay.
12.
Okay.
8.
Perfect, actually. So, Tiro, you're way too wrapped up. Like, wow, you're in the water again. Um, is there any quiet remark you'd like to tell Arden when you're fishing him out?
Friend of the common people, huh?
If the common people will have me.
I'll see what we can do about that. And I just kind of like drag him up.
Obliged.
I love it. Farah, you notice with an explosion, it has caught the attention of people. Off to the side, as certain whoever's left on their ships or guard duty and whatnot have all started peering off to the side as you look down. You do see again that ship with the red and black sails, two figures, clouded in shadow with a very tall red hat and a pixie haircut, staring off to the side, watching the events go down. As you head back towards away from the port, Scab will meet up with you with Scam. And Scam will be on have Scab on the ground licking their face, and it's like, oh, oh, I miss you so much, buddy. It's like, oh, so okay, I'm glad you all made it out safe. Here's what little gold I've got left. And you know, you've got that box there. I mean, it's a nice box.
Yeah, it's mostly just documents. I didn't really read any of them, although there was like a jewel in there. And I don't really. Do any of you know your jewels? Is Arden nearby?
He's
Yeah,
softly coming up
they've all
behind you.
caught up.
Okay,
You're all back together.
Arden, do you know jewels?
Let me take a look.
She hands it over to him.
Do an investigation if you'd like.
No. I should be good at investigation, theoretically. 16.
It's a ruby.
Oh,
I mean, if you don't want that box, I'll take it.
I mean, it just kind of rifles through the documents and is like, I mean, what is all this anyway?
It's scraps of paper. Like I said, letters, old maps, some doodles. Nothing really of import in there.
Sure, mate. Here, and she just hands the box over.
Okay, so with the three adventurers, Scab's gonna be cool. Thanks, and thanks again for helping me get scam back.
Quite the beast. Yeah, I was expecting like a small house cat.
Yeah, he likes to think he is sometimes, and Scab is really excited, and with a tentacle kind of hug Scab and place him up on his back.
Aw.
And it's like, well, I wish you luck in whatever it is you're gonna do now. See ya.
Bye. And then kind of turn to the side. And this is why we ask qualifying questions.
Yes, noted. Wait, we?
I mean,
I suppose at this point we are a thing, aren't we? I mean, unless you want to depart ways.
I mean, well, if you'll allow me to say, I wouldn't turn down some new friends.
I loathe to admit it, but could use a pretty good magic caster on my side.
Aha!
I mean,
So-
I don't have anywhere else to be.
And where will you head now? You three adventurers.
Well, right now I'd like a drink.
A different tavern, perhaps.
Yes,
Different tavern.
a different tavern.
So, with our three adventurers walking towards the rising sun in search of food and ale, Further down the road, we scan back to our friend Scab, who's riding on the back of Scam, the displacer beast, and stopped over off to the side after trying to catch their breath. He takes the chest and and he shakes it, sets it down, he opens it, takes the tray out, and in the bottom is full of gold. Ha! Well, I'll be damned. And that's where we're ending tonight's episode.
Good for him.
Good for him.
I'm so proud
As
of
we-
Scab.
As we cut back to Quinn and our adventurers back on the Siren Song, finishing up dinner. So that's how you all met, huh? That's quite the tale.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Darn.
hopefully your luck holds. And you don't blow up my ship.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Would you
Technically, we
bring-
didn't blow up the last one either.
Yeah, technically we didn't.
That's true. It was the goblin.
I
I
mean,
wonder how he's doing.
Hmm.
Maybe you'll cross paths one time. Sometime. Again? Yes. And with that, this is the actual end of this episode. I hope you've enjoyed yourself. Hopefully, we'll see you again next week. And we do hope you tune in to tomorrow night into a special episode of Slady's ATL. Until then, toodaloo.
Bye.